This project, this house was, when we purchased this plot, it was quite outside the main periphery of the city. So in 2010, when I decided to do this experiment, we called it as the last house of Hubli. The idea was that we had this small plant, a small tree basically, and it was almost in the center of the plot. The plot was a square plot actually, it's almost 50 feet by 50 feet with a corner and a dead end road. So that tree and that corner decided how to go about it, the entire design. The major idea behind this was recycling and ferrocement. We wanted to experiment with it, and also the fact that the building, the house itself, it was not to be like a normal house. It was by design, it was very rough. The finish had to be rough. It was maybe what we call it as an urban farmhouse kind of a thing, and we were a joint family. This was designed so that the kids, the family was growing, there were a lot of kids. So I kind of wanted to give them an experience of growing up. So I wanted to have an indoor splash pool, which was kind of a dream. We wanted to experiment with that also. So in the ground floor, there was no living space. There was a indoor pool, there was a music room, and kind of a activity room for the kids with a wooden floor. That was another concept, so that the kids who were at the age group of 4 to 10, 12, they could just feel safe there and all that. And then in the first floor, the idea was that it will be a self-sustained, self-contained kind of an apartment with 2 bedrooms. That was the whole basic concept. And how we went about it is simple brickwork, which was executed by very simple masons, local masons. And the roof was ferrocement roof, which there's a place here, a very senior ferrocement artist with whom we have been working for a long time. So it was a replacement to wood. So we went by the ferrocement work, and I could purchase at 32 rupees per kg a few logs, which were basically packing wood. They were basically used to import very huge machinery from Canada, and the wood was a waste wood. We used that, and that wood was used for the staircase, for cladding, and for various, even all the windows were all done by that wood basically. We saved about 34% of the RCC cost, because there was no RCC basically. It is all 2 months before we gave the order for ferrocement, which was manufactured and was brought to site, and in 2 days the dry slab was ready. It's a 1-inch slab. Climatically, there were a lot of experiments. We have found to be extremely successful. So we have the entire bamboo covering the southwest walls, and at any given time, even during the extreme heat, its internal temperature is very well maintained. And the whole house is breathing, even if you shut down the whole weather. We have seen over the period of time that even during high summer, there is a clear 2 to 3 degree difference in the other house and other similar RCC buildings and this particular. So basically because this tree was there, this was designed in this L angle. As you can see here, this is the micro balcony, and this balcony acts as a chute which draws in air with a little pressure, and there's a window behind, and a jali wall there. So that jali window basically draws in all the air inside, where there is a double height, and that in turn spreads that cooled air all around the house. And as you can see, most of it is including the balcony, you can see it's all recycled. We have avoided using grills here and those kind of things within this premises. This is the log recycled, I mean this is the packaged wood that we got. We got about 11 of these kind of pieces, and they were basically sliced and chopped and recycled throughout the